Baby, we've got someone. We've got someone feeling the love. Angel numbers 1111. We've got somebody that knows exactly who you are. They are tapped into their intuition, beloved. Their third eye is open, beloved. And guess what? They only see life with you. They do not see life without you. The card at the bottom of the deck, beloved, says, I didn't know what love felt like until you came along, beloved. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. I keep pretending that I'm okay without you. I keep dreaming about us together. I'm keeping tabs on you. Honey, I could go on. Last card. I am grateful that you came into my life. This person knows exactly who you are to them, beloved. And they don't want anybody else. Absolutely not. They do not want anybody else. You know, it's always given the energy of they have seen, it's like Neo in the Matrix. You know, Neo took, I can't remember what color pill he took, but he took one of the color pills and basically it's almost like you take this pill and you see. Once you see, you can't unsee. And that's like the spiritual awakening. Once you see shit spiritually, you cannot unsee things. And this is the energy that's coming through for this beautiful person that's coming through, or this beautiful person that's already in your energy. It's almost like they see you and they can't unsee you. And it's like they don't want anybody else. It's almost giving the energy of, if I can't have you, I ain't gonna have anybody else. I'm pretty sure that's the song. If they can't have you, they don't want anybody else, and they can't unsee you. And they literally thought that they knew how to love before, and they thought that they had mastered love. But then you came into their life, beloved, like an angel. You came into their life like an angel. Look, like an angel. Look at this little orb here. You came into their life like an angel, and you literally showed them the way. You showed them how to love tenderly. You showed them how to love unconditionally. You showed them how to love passionately. You showed them how to love freely, without any cords, ties, or bonds of, and ultimatums. Hey, that is how you showed them to love. Which is why this person is saying, I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. They're so grateful that you are in their life, beloved. And it's given the energy of, I'm so grateful that you're here in my life. I just want to keep showing you how grateful I am for you every day. And however this shows up for this person is, they're really going to dip into their love language and more when it comes to you, baby. Seriously, for real. And it's, they're saying, I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. It's almost like they're going back to an energy of when they were healing, and they're disappointed with themselves when they were on the timeline of healing, when they were deep in, I've just seen the Four of Swords, when they were deep in the Four of Swords, deep in the Hermit mode, And there was a point where they were actually in their Ten of Swords energy as well. But Spirit pulled them out of that. They allowed them to rest and retreat, to receive mental clarity, to receive, to be in that contemplative, meditative state for however long they needed it. But it's almost like they're sorry for you having to almost, I don't know, it's not witness it, but almost feel that energetically. Okay, because you can always feel the energy of your person. If that's your person and it's not a karmic energy, you feel them, and it's almost like they're sorry for you feeling that. But it's essentially, it's like Spirit saying, angel number 0404, it had to happen this way. It really had to happen this way. And they can't keep pretending that they're okay without you, and they keep dreaming about you, because it's almost like they're just dreaming about a life with you. And however that shows up for you and them, they're just dreaming about it over and over again, wanting to make this, the connection a reality if they're not already in your energy, or just dreaming about just wanting to, it's almost like giving the energy of they're just having these huge manifestations, these huge daydreams about what they want to, where they want to go, what they want to do, how they want to be in a relationship with you, how they want, they want the perfect relationship, a healthy relationship, however that shows up for you, collective. but they are really humbled. That's the energy that's coming through. Spirit saying they're really humbled and grateful, you know, to the point of like tears almost, just like happy, humble tears at the fact that you are in their life, and vice versa, beloved. You should be feeling this energy too, you know, because of all the adversities that you have both been through separately and together. You know, this union has come together, or this union is coming together. And it's just like with all of the karmic energies that were directed towards you, all of the, you know, the low vibrational witchcraft and everything, you know, energetic spell work and everything. And, you know, this energy being in separation and what have you, you know, you probably thought, oh, it's never going to happen. Angel number is 5544, but yeah, it's happened. And look, this is saying, I feel empty without you. Literally, you fill up the cup for this person. And whilst it's not about receiving, you know, it's not about you pouring, you know, over pouring into somebody's cup. It's like having the energy of the Empress and the Emperor, of literally, I have the capacity, and Six of Pentacles and Two of Cups. I have the capacity, and I've just seen the Lovers. I have the capacity, you both have the capacity. That's the energy of like, I have the capacity to fill your cup. You have the capacity to fill my cup. We have the capacity to fill each other's cup up together, whilst also stepping away, stepping aside and filling up our own cups, but then bringing that energy into the relationship, whereby it's just a beautiful, bountiful, Spirit is saying bountiful waterfall of reciprocity, bountiful waterfall of this very beautiful divine energy. Beautiful, healthy, divine, grounded love is what Spirit is saying. Yeah. You know, they're so happy to see that you're thriving. Maybe, I don't know how this is showing up for you, but it's saying, it makes me happy to see that you're thriving. You know, I'm pretty sure that I had a card out here that says they're keeping tabs on you. So maybe they're watching you. If you are showing up on social accounts somewhere, they are watching you, honey. And they are your number one fan, my love. They're like, literally, they're like your number one groupie. There's like that one person that just has got all the fan memorabilia. You know, literally, they are the ones that are rooting and tooting at the front of the queue. Yes, this is my baby. This is them. How brilliant are they? You know, how brilliant are they? They're just fantastic. Like literally, it's almost like you cannot do any wrong in the eyes of this person. Like this person is literally your biggest fan. And you know, they still dip into that energy of, you know, apology, like, I'm sorry I fumbled you. I regret not telling you that I loved you sooner. I'm really sorry that I didn't come forward sooner type energy. Do you know what I mean? I'm disappointed in myself, you know? But it's almost like that energy totally outweighs the energy that's out here of, I'm daydreaming about you, you know, like it's like I want you, you know, I'm keeping tabs on you because I just want to make sure that you're cool, you're okay. You know, it's really giving this beautiful, loving, you know, just protective, healing energy. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels really light, feel really free, beloved. It doesn't feel like there's any attachments or anything attached to it that's just not divine, you know? And this card is saying, when I can hold you again, I will never forget. I will never let you go. Four of Pentacles energy. Honey, this person is not going to let you go. I don't care if they are coming in or if they are already in your life. You best know this person is not going to let you go. That is it. That is all. They're like, you are mine. We are married, we are committed, we are living together, we are doing whatever Spirit tells us to do. That is what we're doing together. You better know that. That's the energy it's giving. And it's, you know, yeah, it's a beautiful energy. It's a beautiful energy. It's a love that you've never received before, beloved, which is why it's you know, the card saying, I didn't know what love felt until you came along. This is a love that you've both never received before, but it's a love that you are prepared to give to each other unconditionally, with no binds, with no toxicity, just with pure freedom and the energy of the Lovers card from the tarot deck. And that is very, very powerful, beloved. Very powerful. Very powerful.